Welcome everyone to another episode of All Four Downs here in the CMG Central YouTube channel. And now with HecLuv, Ovi1, week 8 of the NFL. We got a lot of things going on, little small updates, but man, these picks are getting ridiculous. But before we do, hey, let's go review. What was my record this week, Hector?
Man, we did outstanding this past week, man. You finished 10-4. I finished 11-3. I mean, you needed it a lot more than what I did, to kind of bounce back. So you're doing pretty good now. You're like 7 games over 500. Just got to keep on building on it.
Yeah, I got a building just to keep up with you. So I know I got another week and a half to catch up to you. That's how many games I'm down. But I'm catching up.
Yeah.
I know how to sprint at the finish line. I don't know about you.
I'm just trying right now with that little lead right now. So
but week 8 versus week 17, let's see what happens.
Yes.
I'm not giving up.
No, there's still a lot of football left, baby.
A lot. Hey, big shout out to Frank Cuesta. Welcome,
What's up, Frank?
welcome. Yeah.
Speak it real on our show. Speak it real on our show, baby.
We'll be talking about your Dolphins later on. But hey, let's go right ahead and jump. This is some funny stuff I'll catch here. So I'll follow Twitter and everything else, and NFL memes, they got a lot of funny stuff going on. And this was one of them. This is after oh boy got benched. I lost his name. Who are we talking about here? This is Bill Belichick benching
Mac Jones.
Okay. And this is a picture of Toy Story, which is hilarious. I don't want to play with you anymore. So that's one picture. The next picture is breaking news that he is being traded to the Indianapolis Colts. And that's because Matt Ryan got benched. So there's going to be a new starting quarterback for Indianapolis. And it just seems like all the time that they're always going with a different quarterback over there.
Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of real podcast, has it that Mac Jones, Jason's favorite guy, that goes back to the days that he was with Alabama, and that Jace, who has his own podcast, John about the G-Men, and he was not a big fan of Mac Jones in college, but I kept proving him wrong over and over again. But hey, this is the NFL. So my favorite picture, you see these these are 3 dragons, right?
Yes, from the Godzilla movie, yes. King Ghidorah.
Okay. So New York, Buffalo Bills, New York Giants, Buffalo Bills, New York Jets, 3 New York teams, even though 2 of them play in New Jersey. But they're standing out, and those 3 teams are the best teams in the NFL right now.
Yes, they are.
You would have been saying that last year.
No, definitely not. I mean, we're in a New York state of mind, and we all talked about Buffalo maybe being the Super Bowl favorites, but the other 2 teams representing, bringing it up, is the unholy trinity of the NFL right here with New York, baby.
Imagine another Giants and Bills Super Bowl.
Oh,
wow. Just saying. All right. But you know who's not going to be in the playoffs? Tom Brady's career. He's going to end the season not being in the playoffs, and probably that's to close its chapter right real quick. But Tom Brady, this is so wrong, though, man. This is so wrong. Him in the being buried in the cemetery is just not cool.
Hey, you got to be able to know how to balance your personal life and your career in the NFL. So,
yeah, you're right. And here's more pictures, more memes about Tom Brady. We're coming off a loss to freaking Mitch Trubisky and the Steelers. And then the next comment is, that's okay. Surely you could beat the Panthers with no Christian McCaffrey, no Robbie Anderson, a 3rd-string quarterback, and an interim head coach.
Same face. Like,
yeah, no, not happening.
We couldn't even score down in that game.
Yo, Mike Evans was so open, and he couldn't even catch the ball and his hands. That's sad.
He couldn't even catch COVID if he wanted to.
Man, comments. Yeah, we receive a lot of comments about this. He should have stayed retired. He should have retired after winning the Super Bowl.
Some people just don't know when to quit. That's their problem. They're greedy. and greed catches up to him.
And Kyler Murray out for Thursday Night Football because Call of Duty Modern Warfare released today.
Hey, that's important. That young man got to play that game, got to be on that game. So, I would too. Be inactive for Thursday Night Football. Why not? Ain't going nowhere anyway. It's too hot in Arizona.
No, man, this is just ridiculous, man. But hey, man, speaking about ridiculous, some of these teams that they talk to about preseason that's supposed to represent are not representing. And the teams that are supposed to be in the basement, they're actually winning games. And I'm not just talking about the New York Giants and the New York Jets. All right. There are other teams. So let's look at the standings real quick. All right. We're looking at the AFC, the Buffalo Bills 5-1, New York Jets 5-2. Now, between these two teams, and of course, the Kansas City Chiefs also has 5 wins. You'd be surprised that the AFC East 2 teams are pretty much running the AFC there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. When everybody was talking about this Miami high and they just been knocked off that pedestal. So, yeah, it's a New York state of mind once again, dominating, baby.
I was never a fan of Miami. And I know that a lot of people on the bandwagon because of the trade or signing Dolphins. However, not to say that they might not do anything again because now it's Tua is back, and let's see what happens there. They're 3-1 at home, but they struggle on the road. But the good news is their own division, they got the best division right there, 2-1 against the Bills, Jets, and Patriots. So let's see what happens when I'm laughing at Frank because he wants to throw me the finger there. All right, buddy. But I'll tell you what, it just seems like you give him one good hit to Tua, and he's going to be out the game.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, to me, it was just a joke. But I'm glad he's getting better. He's doing good, So that's good for the Miami Dolphins because they're going to need him in the long run.
And the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants, both 6 wins, and that's the most wins on the whole entire NFL. The Giants, surprising that the Minnesota Vikings are ahead 2 games. Surprising that there's no one above 500 in the NFC South. Oh, but somebody said the NFC East was going to be the most garbage division. Just saying.
Not anymore, right? Baby. Not anymore. For Philadelphia and New York to be where they're at and they haven't even played each other yet, that says something. And I'm talking right now to all the New York Giant fans out there that's, saying that they're still kind of iffy about this. Look, the Giants are real deal. They're winning with what they got. Dable is working with what he has right now. He doesn't have a whole lot. He doesn't have a star-studded team. But if you know how to move the pieces, it's just like chess. You may not have all the strong pieces, but if you know how to move those pieces in the right position, you can win the game. And that's what the Giants are doing right now.
And it's the same thing that the Seattle Seahawks are doing.
Yes.
Notice that they got rid of Russell Wilson, and they still moving. And you know what's helping these teams is the run game. The hell with the quarterbacks. Let's do it the offensive way. Let's do it the old school way. And that's how you win some football.
Yeah, Seattle, man, they're tough. Geno Smith is doing his thing out there.
The Chiefs and Chargers have a bye week, so no much high offense that's going on this week. And well rested for these two teams because these guys are in good shape. But we're going to be starting off with our picks. And, of course, this is Thursday Night Football. The Ravens and the Buccaneers. We're starting right away. We're not waiting. We are not waiting. Let's do this. You ready?
There's nothing to wait for. Let's jump into this. Look, this should be a good game. I finally get the good Thursday Night Football game. I'm going to tell you right now, I am going with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers here. Okay. I know what the Ravens are capable of doing, but under Tom Brady, they are 14-3 all time at Thursday Night Football. So I feel that no lead is going to be safe with Baltimore. Tampa Bay is going to take the Ravens down at home.
Man, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't have me convinced. I don't even know why you're picking the Bucks. They haven't been looking great at all this whole season, and they're being exploited. They can't even catch footballs. Man, come on, man. Their offensive line is banged up, a lot of injuries, and they just look so lost. And Brady looks like wear and tear. Okay, I take Lamar Jackson on this one. And besides, the last two visits at Tampa Bay, the Ravens have won. So give me Baltimore to make it 3 in a row.
Things will change come Thursday night, baby. Tomorrow night, things will change.
You know what's going to change? The stats. Me catching up to you. That's what's going to happen. That's the
All
change.
Right.
This is where it happens.
It starts right here.
The Broncos versus the Jaguars. Hey, both these teams 7-7 all time.
Look, this is a London game, and I don't think that really matters. Both teams are on a 4-game losing streak. Both teams are 2-5. Something got to give with these two teams. I just hope it doesn't end in a tie. I got Jacksonville. I think they're the better team. They got the healthier quarterback. We don't even know if Russell Wilson's going to be playing or not. Broncos continue to struggle on offense. I like the way Jacksonville played last week. So give me the Jags to win this game in London.
I agree with you there, man. 100%. Moving on to the Giants and the Seahawks.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. People can hate on me right now. But look, Seattle, the 12th man is in the house. That is the second loudest stadium in the NFL, only behind Kansas City. The Giants are doing great. They're doing well. I love my team. However, they're going into a hostile territory, and Geno Smith is nothing to be playing around with here. I'm going with the Seahawks in a close game, but please prove me wrong, Giants.
I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you wrong right now. Look, the Giants are 10-9-0 all time, okay? Now, of course, 1 game difference. Who cares? But the last time the Giants played in Seattle, that was back in 2020.
Yes.
And they won 17-12.
Yes.
Now, that is by 1 possession, 1 touchdown. That's how the Giants win their games, by 1 possession. It's going to happen again. And I'll tell you what, the final score is 23-20. Giants. Last second field goal. No, I take that back. They might do it at 10 seconds left. To have that drama again like in Jacksonville is going to happen again in Seattle.
That's the thing. We have to wait to the fourth quarter to see what the Giants do. Every single game, all their wins is always in the fourth quarter coming back. So, yeah, the Giants are hot right now. You're absolutely right.
But I don't know. Seattle's hot too, but the Giants are undefeated on the road.
They are. They're 3-0. I can't argue that. Seattle's just one of the toughest places to play. And let's see if Daniel Jones got what it takes to handle that crowd noise.
All right, the Panthers and the Falcons.
I like this game right here. I like Mariota. You know, will we ever see Desmond Ridder start? I don't know. I don't care. I think the Falcons are going to prevail in this game. To me, the Panthers got lucky last week. They have all kind of issues. They're in rebuild mode on every level and every position in their team. Give me the Falcons to win this game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
You know, the last 5 games, the road team has won. However, that streak will end as the Falcons will win against the Panthers. Speaking about, here we go, Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Now, somehow in the month of October, the Bears know how to beat the Cowboys in October. However, I don't know about this one. They got lucky last week.
They did.
Dallas is on a mission.
Yeah. Give me the Cowboys. I mean, the Bears so far has allowed 23 sacks and are facing a relentless pass rush who's all led by Micah Parsons. So if the Cowboys don't let up on this, they're going to run the Bears out of the AT&T Stadium by halftime. But give me the Cowboys. He said the Bears.
He said the Bears. And I say not.
Not today, baby.
Miami Dolphins versus the Detroit Lions.
Look, this could be a trap game for everybody, but I give me the Miami Dolphins. I just feel like with Tua at the helm, he's better than Goff right now. Detroit got a lot of things. They just got a lot of issues. I'm sorry. Miami Dolphins, they got Tyreek Hill, they got Jaden Waddle, they got Raheem Morsert. I think that's his name, Mostert, whatever. I think they have the better roster. They're going to go into Detroit and they're going to win this game.
All right, we both agreed. Miami, more power to you. Going for the Cardinals and the Vikings.
The Vikings coming off this bye week. They're at home. They're on a 4-game winning streak. These guys are hot right now. And look at that. You put it up right there. These Cardinals
Vikings,
are just...
the last time the Vikings lost against the Cardinals was 1977.
That's when
Can
you
you
was just
believe
born.
that?
You was
I
born.
was born in that year.
Man.
That's right. I gave Vikings life against the Cardinals. And that's when they were St. Louis, when they were Phoenix. I'm just saying. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I think that the Cardinals, I don't think it's going to happen. I think their quarterback really is going to play his PS5 or something like that. But I'm going for the Vikings.
Yeah, I just feel like Kirk Cousins got a better receiver than Justin Jefferson. Not taking nothing away from DeAndre Hopkins. But I just think at the end of the day, at home, Minnesota coming off that rest, they're going to get this game.
Absolutely. I like it. The Raiders versus the Saints.
Wow, that's a close history between these two teams. But I don't feel comfortable with the Saints right now. I like the Raiders. I know the Raiders have lost 3 road games by combined 10 points, but I think they go in here and they take care of business. Give me the Raiders in a high-scoring game on this game. Derek Carr, Avonte Smith, they lead the Raiders.
Absolutely, I agree with you there. Raiders over the Saints. The Patriots versus the Jets.
Wow, Patriots on a 12-game winning streak. Give me the Patriots to upset the New York Jets at home. Patriots win this game.
Is it really an upset? Is it really an upset if the Patriots win?
Yeah, they
with a 12-game win streak. You think it's still an upset?
That was Brady back then. They don't have Brady anymore.
Wait a minute, they didn't have Brady last year, and they still won 2 games.
Yeah, well, Mac Jones is, look, whatever it is, it's still an upset.
And they had Cam Newton the year before that.
The Jets are on fire right now, but the fire will be contained on the Jets for 1 week.
Nah, man, you said it right. They still on fire, and that's why I'm picking the Jets.
Take the Jets. Take the Jets.
No, and they're at MetLife Stadium. That's okay. Why they're going to win. It's going to be a low-score game, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know. Low-score game.
Then don't tune in.
It might be 10-8. Steelers versus the Eagles, the Battle of Pennsylvania.
The Hershey State. Look, the home team has won the last 4 meetings. Give me the Eagles. They're coming off a bye week. They're prepared. They got a good defense. They're hot right now. I hate to say I don't want them to win this game, but look, I got to keep this. I got to keep it real here. The Eagles are a much better team than the Steelers. The Steelers are in rebuild mode, so I'm sorry.
All right. Well, the Eagles are coming from a bye week, but man, why did they have to play the Steelers? I got to pick the Eagles. I hate it too.
Yeah.
Titans versus the Texans.
Good matchup in Houston. These two know each other pretty well. But give me the Tennessee Titans. I think they're going to continue their winning streak. They're on a 4-game winning streak after losing the first 2 games of the season. So Derrick Henry's working on 3 straight 100-yard games. Give it to me. Book it. The Titans beat the Texans in Houston.
Gotcha. I agree with you there. The Washington Commanders versus the Colts.
Tell you what, you bench Matt Ryan for Sam Ehlinger. Give me that. I'm not sold on Heineke right now. He got lucky by beating Green Bay last week. Give me the upset. Indianapolis at home to beat Washington and keep Washington in the cellar in our division so they don't try to keep up with us.
¿Qué tú estás diciendo? I don't
Give
understand.
me Sam.
I don't understand.
Give me Sam Ehlinger. He's going to get the 2-shooter. Ping, ping. Going to take down the Commanders.
You be bullshitting over there, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing over there.
It's okay.
You're not seeing that game, man. I tell you what, man. Heineken knows this offense in Washington, man. He was a starter.
I get it.
This guy got that offense lit right now. And it always happens when he comes in relief. He's going to take care of business. And Sam Gallagher's going to throw. He's going to throw 3 interceptions.
Oh,
And
you
one of
talking
them's
about
going to be a
Heineke?
big. No, Heineken's going to be drinking good after the game. Just
No,
saying.
he's gonna fall on his face. He's too much on the high for beating
After
Green Bay.
he's drunk for celebrating, that's about it.
Just ask Patrick Mahomes what happened when he played Indianapolis this year. Bam! Fell on his face.
Washington will take
In
this
Indianapolis.
game. All right. San Francisco at the Rams.
Look, this ain't Rice-A-Roni, but I'm on the San Francisco treat here, okay? They own the Rams in the regular season. Give me the Niners. Yes, the Niners just beat them on October 3rd, 24-9. They dominated. They got Christian McCaffrey. That's going to benefit. Give me the 49ers to beat the defending champs, the Rams. The Niners are moving on up like George and Wheezy in the NL West.
Moving on up to the east side.
But they're on the
right,
west side.
because but we heading to the east side right now, way up north at the same time with the Packers and the Bills. Man, you would have thought that this was going to be the game of the week, and it's not going to be.
It's not. Look,
No.
the Packers already lost to 2 New York teams this year. Make it 3. The Bills have the best defense in the NFL. Okay. It's on and popping. Buffalo, if you're going to make your run to the Super Bowl like everybody's thinking you're going to do it, this is it. Take advantage of the vulnerable and the wounded Green Bay Packers and tell Aaron Rodgers to RELAX in Green Bay. Sit down and drink yourself a Milwaukee brew or whatever you would do over there in Green Bay.
He's going to get a
Buffalo wins this game.
He's getting a discount double check pretty soon.
Oh,
man.
he going to get that all right.
Bills and Packers, the last 8 games, the home team has won. Buffalo Bills will take care of its business.
Yes.
Moving on to the Bengals and the Browns Monday Night Football.
Look, this is a good game. These two teams know each other. You got it right there. The Bengals 4-game winning streak against the Browns. I was going to mention that the Bengals have lost the last 4 meetings. And Joe Burrow is 0-3 against Cleveland as a starter, but he gets his first win against Cleveland. Give me the Bengals to win in Cleveland Monday night. Book it.
I got the same thing, man. I got the Bengals winning it. I hope they air it. I hope this game's like a 30-0 game, but I doubt it. Maybe a slow start at the beginning, but I hope that they run the table.
Look, the Browns rank, I think, 31st in the league in yards per completion. So I don't see any kind of threat here to Cincinnati. So
nah. But you know what, though? This is gonna be some good games. We got some small differences, but this is the week that I start climbing the ladder, and you're just gonna be, shrinking. Shivel.
You need all 4 wins. So
yeah, unfortunately, the way things go on this one, I wish I had more differences, but it is what it is. But hey, that's all right. Stay tuned for a lot more on the Clovercrest Media page. That's right, CMG Sports. Please check it out, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, CMG Central. Coming up in a half hour, we have the college football picks, predictions, rankings, the whole 9 yards, because pretty soon we're a few weeks away for the college football committee to announce their first top 25.
Right.
You want to know the Ovi1's top 25, because I'm on point, man. I'll be disappointing a lot of people, but just because
you do.
I'm just real. I'm Ovi1, baby.
You know what you're talking about, baby. Everybody tune in.
So thank you for watching. Hopefully that will help you make your picks for sports betting and everything else. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next week, see you guys soon.